so happy to get my ring on fire. My philodendron ring on fire, and I'm happy it's a smaller plant because it's insignificant and it looks like it's not going to get big, but it will. It'll get huge. Don't tell anyone. And I did pick up the Pilocarpa ripsalis just in case my other one dies, but I don't think it will because I got it in the living room now where it'll be happier. It's Cymbidium season here in Japan. They're priced at about $50. I'm not able to grow them. Only the native Goringii. You always have the little pots that are nice and cheap, so you can have a starter off plant. Look at everything. Perionia, Dracena, they got a philodendron lime, monstera here. Peperomia Hope. I got some Tradescantias. Look at that. Perfect. Just what I was looking for. It's about $10 for this Maranta. But can I grow a Maranta or not? That's the question. Yeah, we got a Stapelia here. Oh. Over here, this is the one I have at home, the Ripsalis. I might grab another one since mine is doing so terrible. And we got all this different information about how to grow them, and it's growing in peat moss, by the way. And I know that when I moved it, that was when all my trouble started. Some monsteras there. This is a plant that I've actually planted in the garden. You can just live out there. I always forget its name. Now that's pretty unusual. Look, a variegated ladder fern. How's that? That's pretty unusual. Good luck, ladder fern, in my house. This is the one that I really love. Peleonia pulchara. I have one in a little pot, and it's supposed to get this big. Mine's stunted and its leaves are drying up and falling off. I can't give it what it needs. It's pretty frustrating because I love this plant, but the dry air, it doesn't like it. It upsets it. Got some more Ripsalis here. Pretty sure it's the same as the other one. Phytocarpa. says frost sugar. That's Phylocarpa. And then we got the notorious Hatiora that I put that in my window last winter, and you can see that this one's starting to drop leaves. Can you see in the pot there? That's just the beginning of it. I think they need high humidity and jungle conditions. Some of the Hoyas here. Hoya carnosa, compacta. And here are the spider plants, Chlorophytum, Comocum, Ficus. This one is a house plant, they wouldn't last long. Selaginella incinata. I have a Selaginella, but it's the Japanese native one that grows on cliffs. You've got to have a humid Phytonia, you've got to have a humid core area for these. We're going to suffer. My pothos has like little black spots popping up here and there on the leaves. And so does this one. It's kind of like that. So it's got to be normal. It's one thing I love, and that's Calatheas. But it can only grow Makoyana. That's a nice luscious thing. Kind of a philodendron here. It's philodendron Soloa, and I have that one, and this is one of the hardiest houseplants you could ever have. Mine put up with that heat. A lot of plants curled up and died, but not my Soloa. It's almost like it's fake. Philodendron Warus Zuishi. Can't even say it. Some bright green foliage. It's pretty neat. This one here is the tunnel of fire, or flames of fire, or ball of fire, or something like that. Oh, this one's on my wish list. Oh my gosh, I shouldn't have looked. The Ring of Fire. Oh. Oh. I wonder how that would do in my house. Now that's what you call a neat plant. Jeez, I love this plant. Look at that. Ring of Fire. I've even got a smaller one. A small Ring of Fire. It's finally here, huh? Well, I'm gonna buy one. Glad I looked now. I mean, I'm glad I didn't. Philodendron Totem, bright green. But I love this one. I'm gonna try one in my house. This one is the one that has the kind of pinetiform, fern-looking leaves. Ooh. Okay, I can't have these. It gets too hot in my house. Believe it or not, it can kill those too. It's pretty neat looking foliage. Pinetiphid. This fern. It's almost like it's not real. I just rescued one of these. I got them at home. I took it from outside. Nice lush one. You know what I'm thinking? Thinking of getting rid of my dead looking thing and just replace it. Here's another Calathea. Alocasias. Look at the foliage on this maidenhair fan. Big luscious Calatheas. Maranta silver band. Look at that for a plant. Asplenium plicatum. Look at these plants, aren't they magnificent? You can read that from a few feet away. Calathea, Marantaceae family. Gosh. Orbifolia, that's one that I've always loved. Look at that. Temptation. Made a lovely oh look, they got some begonias. They're all the these are the ones that do well. It's always the cane begonias. There's something interesting for you. Looks like a peperomia. It's a Geogenanthus ciliatus. Bet you that dies when you got low humidity. These plants will be in and out fast. This has a Tradescantia looking flower. You can tell by the two petals and the one at the bottom and the anthers. Geogenanthus papygii. Lovely foliage. That's definitely a greenhouse, tropical greenhouse plant. The lovely leaves. Oh, huh? That got pulled on something. I think it was underneath this pot. Yep, so Alocasia. I think it was trapped underneath this pot and I lifted it because it was yanked out of my hand. Guzmanias. So these are ones that are truly beautiful. The nickname Pretty Turtle. This one's in flower right now. Look at that foliage. I was wondering if Jeff from Grow Up Man has one of these, or has tried one. Streptocactus. Pubescent leaves with this fuzzy hair on them. And you know why plants grow hair on them? It's to repel water. It's got lovely foliage. What is it? Looks like that bird nest anthurium, if you ask me. It's very coriaceous, leathery. It's neat. I like it. Euphorbia horrida, Thylecodon, Nigricollis, got some Gymnocalyciums there, Gymnocalycium, Oenanthemum, some neat spines on it. It's about $15 for that. There's a nice variegated Puntia there that Siggy would like. And what do you know, they have Euphorbia abdalcurii for $21. For the first glance, a lot of customers will come in and think it's covered with a powdery mildew, and they probably keep away from it because they don't understand what they're looking at. So they've been busy making seeds, huh? Some lovely astrophytums here with all different patterns on them. And something else that's quite a novelty with people. Trichodermia or something like that. There's a cordex. Orthona heriae. Cordex plants. Orthona euphorbioides. Euphorbia stellata. It's almost ripsalis looking, cladode like leaves. But what gives them away are the spines. I seem to love these in Japan. These pachyphytums. Look, I think that one's waiting for me. That is no mistake at all. That is a kind of Trichoceros. And just something with very, very springy foliage there. Albuca spiralis. Neat looking thing. I got some Dioscorea elephantipes, and Dioscorea actually has jungle plants that are vining, that have taproots that even grow in the jungle. So it's not just, and it's, you can find them in Indonesia, Malaysia, and all of that, different species. They're not just succulents only. And over here, this is the one I want to take home, but unfortunately I can't provide anywhere for it. Pedionia. We got the rickrack cactus here. We got this neat looking ripsalis with flattened cladodes that I was really looking at. I like the ripsalis. This neat looking one here, I have no idea what I'm looking at, but these are definitely different species. We got another one here. If you get the right one, they're pretty hardy, even in the winter when you get lower temperatures and not the humidity you want. Try to scan to you. It's one of the most attractive looking things, but you got to prune it a lot to maintain it. Some nice pothos. This is the one I have at home. Ischananthus. Becoming more widely available now. Oh look, I got the nice hardy Bilbergia that I used to have. And I got a nice, yeah, these Bilbergias are pretty tough. I like them. You can like bring them indoors and not worry about them at all, and then put them out for summer. They have neat flowers. Oh, Bergia. And I got one Newton's, which is half this size. And that is $15. We come home with a lot of plants, and then my wife pulls up in the driveway. Yeah. I'm going to be inconspicuous with my buying these days. We got the very last African violet. And what a nice one it is. Schlumbergeras or Zygo cacti. Now that's what you call a Kala lily. Wow. Gosh, I love that sedum. Look at that. The foliage on that. Gosh. There's too many neat things. Look at this. I mean, if you are starting off a Hawatia collection, you have more than enough here. Not a price too bad. $10. How could you go wrong? $10 for all of these magnificent looking things. Wow. Very nice. Some of them are very, very slow growing. I got one that could be this or similar. And it's very, very slow grower. I love this variegated Limifolia Hawaii. I keep meaning to buy one and then I walk out. But I love it. Conophytums. For the specialist grower that has the windowsill set up. You just want to indulge in growing those plants. This would interest the Ziggy. So we have the nice monstrose. It's a monstrose of something. I've got a lot of seedlings of the Echinocactus grusoni. And they've got some variegated form of Ferrocactus setaspinus. Variegated is very nice, but with my growing conditions and the stress the plants go through, variegated just makes it even harder for them to survive. These are plants you got to be a little bit wary of. Sometimes they have mealybugs and stuff in them. So you've got to be careful. You might have to give them a good clean up. They've been here a while. I can tell by looking at them. Not everything gets sold. I've been looking at everything and now my mind's a mess. It's just like I was talking about yesterday on Jeff's presentation, is that even when we've come to the end, we're still buying another one. And there's something I've never had. There's a Maranta. I've never grown a Maranta. I'm probably going to hate myself if I try one because of the heat. There's just no way I can get around it. I love Monstera Peru. They have these bubbly leaves on them. I can't remember the belate. I think it's belated. Belated. I think that's it. technical term for these bubbly leaves. They serve a purpose, and they've been slowly trying to, these variegated monsteras have finally come down to $43. So prices are coming down. And there's even a variegated one here of this skeleton key. Variegated string of pearls. Am I going to get a ring of fire? I mean, literally, am I going to get a ring of fire for buying that philodendron? It's my little joke of the day. Am I going to get my ring set on fire? That's what I mean. I'm going to get a big whip that's been dipped in gasoline and lit on fire, and I'm going to get whipped. There's no way I can hide that big guy. The thing's going to get monstrous. Here's something I'd love to own. It's jade trees. But in this climate, they love to have water, and they love to have plenty of water in the winter, mild temperatures. Here it's bone dry, and then it gets freezing, so it's two things I don't like. It's very hard to look after them. Over here we have this euphorbius sticks of fire. Everything's got fire on it today. They're on fire. No, we've got some epiphyllums. So it's got a lovely pink. So the growth on it on this one is triangular, trifoliate, and this one's pretty hairy on the edge of the leaves here. And it's got some mottling on it, so it's a little underwater, but no big deal. That tough, white flowering one. And some nice gasterias here. Got a whole bunch of cyclamens. This look like the cyclamen flower looks like a insect. It's resting. It looks like a butterfly that's sat down on a leaf. They got beautiful leaves. Oh boy. What are we looking at here? Gajumu. What is that? It just says this is a nuggie. Some lovely dracaenas here. All kinds. Where the hair plants are hanging out. They usually bring out a whole lot of them during the summertime. This time of the year there's not so many available. Here's one of those Dischidia kangaroo pocket. I just gave it the nickname kangaroo pocket. We all know ants hang out inside those hollow cavities. Some dischidias here. Yeah, these are hardy. They can live through the winter, no problem. And over here we have the cheapies, the plants that are reduced. Got a nice large Streptocarpus. Sorry, I might be saying the wrong thing right now. Peace lily. There's some nice, lovely fern here. And I've got a couple of Zygo cactus, but without the label. Yeah, that one has a red. Okay. I don't have red, and then if I buy red, then I got to make more room for it. I don't have a plain green. This is $17. We just have a variegated. Yeah, easy to look after. You can see, look. Can you see the brown marks on the edges? So that these plants that didn't get sold in time, they start to show what life's like outside of their comfy home in the greenhouse. This one is severely dehydrated. Some plants holding under this table. What happened to you guys? I'm sick. You look a bit sick. You dropped some leaves. Alright. Let's get a little sign up here. This is the world of hanging plants. Oh yeah. Who doesn't like hanging plants? Look at this. Look at this bromeliad here. I have one and I'm afraid it's going to get that big. But at least it's doing well. Alright, thanks for joining me. Now I'm going to wriggle in agony over if I should buy plants or not and reason with myself. So thanks for watching again, and we'll see you again next time. Bye bye. Stop looking at me. I can't take you home. I can't look after you. You're just gonna die. You're too sensitive to heat. Just get away from me. Don't look at me anymore. Leave me alone. Gosh, how could I miss this? Philodendron squamophyllum. Look at those trichrome protrusions from the stem. What an unusual looking thing. What a beautiful plant. Look, it has these tertiary or beginning leaves, and then they come into this shape. Oh, it's only $17. Get away. I used to have a Hoya Kimingiana, and the thing grew and grew and grew, and it was poking my eyes out. And I didn't know what to do with it because the branches are so stiff. I couldn't position it very well. But it is a very heat-loving and easy to care for plant. If you've got a lot of space outside and you're in a tropical area, please get a Hoya Kimingiana. They're beautiful. I want to have a conservatory that has a humidifier that sends out nice misty cool air and an air conditioner to keep the temperatures in check, and then I can have all the calatheas in there, and that would make me happy. Well, what is it again? It would bring me to my goal or my satisfaction that doesn't really exist. because once I get there, I'm going to be looking for other plants. It's a never-ending thing. This nice looking peperomioides, and yep, I'm just going to look at that one. You're not coming home.
Sunshine, sunshine, sunshine. I think I found it now. What I've been looking for. Isn't it beautiful? It's got my head all up in the clouds. I think I found it now.